Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Oni and today we are reacting to Bullet for My Valentine's Parasite. Just came out today, I just got a notification for it, so I'm pretty excited to check it out. I'm gonna hop on it right away. The last song that they released was really awesome. It was back to their original form, back to the heavy, which I was excited about because they were getting kind of stadium rocky there for a little bit, which isn't a bad thing, but it's not my personal cup of tea. So it's nice to see them getting back to the heavy, so I'm excited to see what Parasite is all about. Let's kind of hop right into it and check it out. Let me fix my chair. There we go. Yeah, let's hop directly into it and see what this is all about.
You fucking parasite!
Immediate. Yeah, it's that early metalcore sound.
You make me sick, like a virus, a fucking parasite. You're not a new infection, I carry you for a
They're in love with those flying V's, man. They've always played them.
You wanna play these games? It's a bitter pill to swallow, choking on your medicine. I will take it, won't hesitate. So put it into your pathetic little masquerade.
Can you tell they're sponsored by TV? Minute in already, it's very similar to a lot of their older stuff. Like I was saying before, it's a return to form. His voice is super recognizable in that that metalcore style, that super classic metalcore riff. I absolutely love. It's just something that's like, you talk about metalcore, that's what you think of, like the chugging into like the chugging into like a melody, like a like what they're doing there. It's just a really cool, super recognizable style, and I love it. His voice, he always has had this like perfect mid-range Fry voice, and it's still prevalent. Sorry, it's still prevalent. He still has that perfect mid-range Fry. I'd like to hear him doing some more with his voice because I know he can. His singing voice is pretty incredible. I'm excited to hear some more. Obviously, we're only a minute in, but just from first impressions, I'd like to hear him do more with his screaming. That mid-range Fry is great. I think he's got a mastery of that technique, that mid-Fry style of vocal. But I'd like to hear either some lows, maybe he can go a little bit higher. Like, he hits pretty high notes as it is, but I'd like to hear him like hit those upper register notes if he can. Again, mastery of the techniques that he's displayed so far. He's very good at what he's doing. I'm excited to check out the rest of the song. Guitar has a really cool melody going on with, well, really cool riff down kind of going on with it. The drummer it's Bullet for My Valentine's drummer. He's always good. Their bassist is always really excellent. I play bass a little bit, just because I've played guitar, so I can play bass a little bit. And I've sort of play drums, not very well though, so I can't really comment on those too much, but at least as far as guitar goes and his voice goes, I can comment a lot on. I've always respected that he screams while playing guitar too. I like that yell spring on it, that's cool. I really like that pre-chorus when they stop and they just... Okay, here's some singing. He's got a very like heavy metal voice. it's still a really sick solo. Okay, so this is the chorus. The singing part obviously is the chorus. It was a long time to hit the first chorus. I kind of like that. It's just switches up the formula a little bit. It's not just intro, bridge, chorus, bridge, chorus. It was intro, bridge, pre-chorus, bridge, pre-chorus, chorus, bridge, pre-chorus, chorus. I like that. I like that a lot. It's a switch up of the formula. It's not too drastic of a switch up that it causes you to like, what the hell is going on here? But it's a very minor switch up that causes the song to feel different, which I'm a fan of. Yeah, it's cool. I'm digging the Death Row Records though. That's pretty sick. You don't see a lot of metalheads wearing hip hop record labels on their shirts in their music videos. That build up there. There's the breakdown. More of a riff down. I've always liked that their drummer does war drums really well. It's we've already watched that. Nope, don't play it. Yeah, that was the new track. That was really sick. That's Parasite by Bullet for My Valentine. Let's kind of break it down. Guitar work was super cool. It's very much so Bullet for My Valentine. You hear the guitar work from Bullet for My Valentine, you know it's Bullet for My Valentine. It's very recognizable. It's that classic metalcore style. I love it. It's tried and true. It works exactly for what their style is, especially going back to their original sound. And like I've said before, it stands the test of time. You hear it, you know it's Bullet. Vocals. It's cool to see him going back to his original style. His clean vocals are always, I think, super cool because it's got a certain level of grittiness to it. It's got a certain level of like old school heavy metal style, which I love. I grew up listening to all the old school heavy metal bands, so I'm happy to hear it coming back in them because that's how I learned to love them. Bassist is, like I've said before, doing exactly what he needs to do. He is an excellent bassist. He really is very, very good at what he does. He keeps up with the guitarist in every possible way. I'd like to hear more songs giving bass solos out in, or like even just bass riffs out that are more recognizable. Just because like you have bands like Beartooth that put their bass front and center, and it sounds awesome. And I would love to hear more of that. Their drummer is excellent. He's always got like war drums going on throughout songs, and I think it makes the songs sound more epic. It gives the songs an epic quality to them. You hear them and you're like, I feel like I could fight someone right now. Bullet's really good at evoking that feeling in somebody. It makes you feel like you're going to war. But yeah, so the mixing was really, really cool. It makes the guitar and the vocals sit front and center. Like I said, it's a very old school heavy metal mix. The guitar and the vocals are the most important in this band as far as mixing goes, so they put them front and center. It's classic Bullet. I've always liked Bullet because of that, because I am a vocalist and a guitarist, but I'd like to see them switch it up more. Put your drums front and center. Like, your drums are great. Put them front and center in the mix. I know that drums are usually backing, but I've heard bands put their drums front and center in mixes before, and it sounds excellent. If they can find a way to do it, I'd love to hear it. I'm sure Bullet would come up with a pretty creative way to approach that. Same thing with the bass. Beartooth puts their bass front and center all the time in their mix, and it sounds incredible. I would love to hear that. I know Bullet has the talent within their band to do that. I'd love to see more of it. That being said, I'm gonna start doing a rating system for these songs. I'd like to give this song, let's say, 4 Onis out of 5, and we'll put up a little graphic here. Do it right here. 4 Onis out of 5. Yeah, it was a sick song. There's a little things that I'm nitpicking about, but outside of that, it's getting added to the playlist, and I plan on jamming the fuck out of it myself on my playlist. That being said, go ahead and down into my description. There's some social links that you can follow me at. All of my socials are down there. You can hit me up anytime on those socials. I don't post too often, but when I do post, you'll see them. Also down in the description is my Discord. You can join my Discord. You can come talk to me about metal. We can play some video games together. I'm always looking for people to play video games with, so I'm always looking for homies. So feel free to join up down there as well. Let's get some more interaction in that Discord. Let's talk about some metal. Let's talk about some bands that have come out recently, some underground bands that I haven't listened to yet, or maybe that you guys haven't listened to yet. I know I've introduced a few people to a couple new bands, which I'm excited about because they're bands that I love. Also down in the description is my Twitch. You can join me there on Twitch. You can watch me stream once I'm into my new place. I plan on moving on the 1st, so in about a week's time. Week and some change. In about a week's time, I plan to be moved. I'll have some stuff prepared so that I'm not absent for a few days. That being said, it's gonna take me a couple days to get everything set up into the new place and get my whole office set up there, but I should have a whole space where I can stream for myself, kind of like I have here. This was a last second thing. I didn't really get this until a few weeks ago. But in the new place, I should have a whole room dedicated to streaming, which should be super, super fun. Streaming and making YouTube videos and content for you guys. I have some stuff in the works. I have a video coming out on Monday that I think you guys will thoroughly enjoy. I'm excited to do it, and I think you guys will really like it as well. What else is there? Support the official release. Go listen to the song. Go like their video. Go subscribe to them. They obviously put a ton of effort into this music. Music is not easy to make, especially metal music. It takes a lot of talent and a lot of effort, and I think you guys should go support them if you like the song. If you like my reaction to the song, you want to hear the whole song without being interrupted, because I try and pause it and kind of break it down as we go a little bit here and there. And I talk through it. So if you want to hear the song without my stupid voice talking over it, go listen to the song. It's pretty sick. I'm excited to hear more of it and hear it myself and listen to it more times and break it down a little bit more in my brain. What else? Subscribe to the channel if you liked what you saw. If you like the content that you're seeing, you like how I break down the music, subscribe. There's more content. I've got a good backlog of videos now. You can follow me there. You can go and watch the playlist of reactions that I have, everything that I've ever reacted to so far. I'm getting a decent repertoire under my belt now, and I'm pretty excited about it. Like the video if you liked the video, dislike it if you didn't like it. It's free to be a homie, it's free to hang out with us. Fuck elitism. Thank you everybody for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.